is up, everybody? Star Wars Dad back for another video today. Playing something a little different, something that I haven't seen that much of, but something that I really wanted to try out. I initially started thinking about this after I did the Iden Blue deck where I put the yellow base in, and I was like, kind of brainstorming with a buddy and just talking about, yellow and blue together. Yellow and blue are very similar to black and blue in Magic. Where there's a lot of removal and then a lot of like tempo cards like Waylay and Cunning. So I wanted to like put that together, and Boba actually felt really good because in a control mid-range type of deck where you're playing a lot of tempo, like having resources to play your cards is amazing. Um, so and this plays very similar to like Vader Blue or like Iden Blue, right? In some ways, more like Vader Blue, um, where it has a lot of the same spells. We have a Greedo, kind of like the Death Star Trooper. We have the Inferno. We have the Viper Probe Droid. Um, we play Death Trooper as kind of like a similar to the Death Storm Trooper from Red, where you're just like using it to kill things. You kill early things or you kill something else after you weaken it. Meeko is a maybe card. We'll just kind of see how it feels. It gets to restore one, and then at each event costs one more. So that could be useful in the control mirror. So we'll kind of see how that card feels. It's also good in aggro just to gain subtle life. We have like the typical removal for blue, like 3 power of the dark side, 3 takedown, 3 vigilance. They're playing 1 vanquish in the main board and 2 Superlaser Blast. We don't want to play 3 Superlaser Blast just because we are a more creature focused deck, so we don't want to blow up our own creatures that often, but occasionally we'll do it. Surprise Strike is kind of like a card just to finish the game off as things get closer. But let's kind of go back to the second row here. So then we have the 7th Fleet Defender, which is a really good card for tempo because we just like take out their red 3s, their green A-wings, and then we take out something else. It's a great removal card. Most of the units in this deck do a great job of removing things. Same with Viper Probe Droid. It's in there strictly for removal. Yeah, sure, I'll peek at your hand, but it's in there for removal. Childsen is occasionally going to be good in this deck. You see, I mean, there's a decent amount of yellow, but occasionally we can make it a 5/5. So it still serves its job of being really good against aggro. Vigilance is obviously good against just about everything, but against aggro, we're using it to gain life and defeat a unit. Against control, we're either gaining life, shielding a thing, and definitely milling 5, most likely. 3 system patrol craft. I put 3 just so I make sure that I have space covered in the air, like just as another way to just be annoying. 3 takedown. We talked about that. 2 Gideons just to kind of help close the game out, start putting counters on our units, on our I'm trying to think of like what units later in the game. Like on Dooku, on, if we squeeze in like a Viper Probe Droid or a Death Trooper, maybe want to beef them up a little bit. On a Boba Fett, the leader. You notice we don't play the Boba unit. That's just because I wanted to have more 3-drops that were blue for Childsen. So that's why I went away from that card. I started out with that in the list, but I went away from it for that reason. So we'll see if Childsen, it's really about Childsen, right? Like if Childsen wasn't in here, I would just play Boba Fett for sure over Meeko. Then we have 2 Bossk, which is cool because Bossk serves multiple purposes in this deck. Obviously, we're ambushing it to kill a thing. Like, General Dodonna is a really good target right now in the meta. Then we use Bosk's ability when we play events, which we play a good amount. Total of, 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 15, 17 events. So Bosk's ability can do 2 damage to another unit. And I got to slow down when I click on things because when I play this game on Carabas, like I really need to pay attention to when Bosk's ability pops up. That's a card, something about that when the abilities pop up like that, I always forget about it or don't see it and accidentally click on something. Fett's Firespray is one of our closers close the game out, kill their units. We play a little more defensively with this deck, right? We're not playing as offensively. We're playing where we just take over the tempo of the game, and then eventually we just overwhelm you with our units because we have so much removal that Fett's Firespray eventually just wins us the game. So a cool play later in the game is swinging with Fett's Firespray, pray another Fett's Firespray, and attack in. That new card that's coming out, I cannot remember it. I know it starts with like an M, but that's going to be such a good card for Fett's Firespray. Just being able to like send it back to your hand and then play it again and attack again. That's so sweet. Count Dooku is in here as kind of like, I was trying to find another blue unit that felt good. You know, obviously with only one set out, there's a limited amount of cards to choose from. But I do like Dooku. I like that it's another form of removal. I like that it's shielded. So I wanted to give it a shot. I haven't actually tried it yet. 2 Superlaser Blast, like I said. Don't want to kill. We want to have it there, especially for like decks like Luke that have shields. But we have Takedown of Vanquish, Power of the Dark Side, and Vigilance for Luke too. So, I mean, we have answers, but sometimes Luke with Ewing Reinforcement and Home 1, we want to have that extra Laser Blast in case the board becomes overwhelming for us. And then a couple of Avengers as another closer and another form of removal. I thought about putting Sneak Attack in just for Avenger, just to like close the game out, swing in for 8, and then get to remove 2 things in one turn. But I went with Surprise Strike. The other card that might go in place of Surprise Strike is I Am Your Father, just as another way to like really to draw cards, but also as just a card we can use. So we'll see. Sideboard 2 restock for the control matchups. We have the 3 Spark of Rebellion for the control matchups, so it's going to cost us 4, which is totally fine. We have the Bounty Hunter crew, which is going to cost us just 6, which is awesome in this deck per control. Vanquish is going to be probably for controls and those decks with bigger units. And No Good to Me Dead is going to be for like Han and Boba, things like that in the sideboard. So I really am excited to try this deck out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play like a different variant of Boba, but also one that's potentially very powerful because it plays a lot of the strongest removal in the game, and then it plays things like Waylay and Fett's Firespray and Bossk. So it just has a lot of cool things to try out. So I wanted to give it a shot and see how it felt. But definitely remember to sign up for the subscriber giveaway, the 500 subscriber giveaway. Let me see where we're at right now. I think we're like 418. Yeah. So we're about, what, 80 away. So it's coming up quick to get to that 500. So make sure you go onto the community page here and write your favorite card and subscribe, and you'll have a chance at winning not just these cards. I'm going to be giving out some other cards too. I have a bunch of excess stuff. So once whoever wins, I'll kind of talk to you afterwards and find out what are some things you're looking for, and I'll try my best to give you what I can from that, whatever I have. But otherwise, let's get in some games and see how this deck performs. All right, up against Sabine Green here with Boba Blue. No, get rid of Avenger. And probably Laser Blast. Everything else is really good against Sabine. Okay. Don't care about that. Wow, isn't that an amazing turn 1? Yeah, I don't want to waylay any of those things. Just gonna play Dark Trooper here and kill thing. Kill a thing. Okay. Sure. Just Saboteur away. Kill Trooper? Sure. Sure. Very nice. Turn 4, we just taken down Sabine. Just killing fighters. I mean, just kill fighters, I guess. Playing Boba isn't bad. It's just next turn we can Syndicate into Sabine. Following turn we can Vigilance. And play Boba, so. Play Boba, the unit as next turn. Wonderful. Awesome. I love it. Love it. Love when they have the perfect cards all the time. Can't kill Sabine anymore. Can kill Dodon. Yeah, the thing that sucks about that though is that we lose Syndicate Lackey. So I think it's actually better to attack into R2 so that we don't lose it, so we can kill 2 things with it and then over the next 2 turns. Yeah, because then we'll swing in with Boba into Sabine, then we'll Vigilance after all that. That makes the most sense. Well, we can kill Dodonna this turn with Boba. Okay. Let's do it like this though. So we can Vigilance, kill one, kill the other kind of thing. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're taking out Dodonna. Bossk isn't bad either, but first things first, let's take out Dodonna to lower the damage output and make everything a Vigilance target. See what he does here. So we're gonna go for Green Squadron with the Vigilance because we can kill Sabine with either Boba. Just waiting on our opponents to do something. Okay. So that makes our choice pretty easy. Heal 5, kill the thing that does the most damage. Then we attack into that. Take no damage. Kill Sabine. Then we kill K2SO. Us. I want to resource anything here. We could card takedown, I guess. Yes. Okay. That's exhausted. Oh god. Yeah, we have to do this. Yeah, we don't have a choice. Uh-huh. Taking 3 more. It'd be nice if we found like a Firespray sometime this century. Why is our opponent taking so long to claim the initiative? Or pass? Okay. Sweet. Saving grace. So we go to 8. Still can't do anything here. Okay. We have to do this again. Play Sabine card at least. Somehow. Pass. Great. Isn't that so nice? So nice. I love it. He's just claiming the initiative to play another for a cause, I believe it. Which is wonderful. And good game. Okay. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Can we do 14 damage in 2 turns? Possibly. 15. 17. Not if he draws the freaking thing, though. If he draws the for a cause, we just lose. Let's just be specific with what we want, because we don't want him to choose K2SO. Can't really play Avenger here either, because of the situation, but we do have damage on board to win, so We just go cell block guard. Well, cell block guard's gonna die, so we go. God, he's gonna get to 29. Oh my God. No, he's not. God. He was about to get to 30 there. Thank God we saved the right card. What a doozy. If he has like a wing leader though, we still lose. Okay. I'm sorry, what just happened? Oh, he Sabined. Okay. He gets in for 1. Yeah. Oh my God. Close one. All he needed was like a wing leader or a for a cause. That was a good game though. What a doozy. Alright, up against Sabine yellow here. Interesting hand. It's a very control-y hand. So it would... I don't know. You want to mulligan this. Well, this is definitely not as good as the last hand, so I guess just gonna be taking down stuff early on. I mean, 7th Fleet Defender's good against Green Squadron. A third takedown. Yeah, I guess we're just going the takedown route. Play the Fleet Defender here just as a way to deal with the Green Squadron, and then we're just going to take down things every turn. For a while, I think. Kind of an awkward hand this game so far. Okay. Getting in for 6. That's cool. At least he didn't play a second unit. I mean, R2 is not that big of a deal. So that means we can kill 2 things next turn, which is what we want to do ideally. Dooku is definitely good. Maybe we can get rid of 1 takedown. Yeah, I don't think we're going to use all the takedowns. I mean, we're probably going to go takedown Greedo into Vigilance into Dooku is what I'm thinking. So just trying to stabilize here. Probably going to take down like a general. Just pass. Want a better takedown target. Ideally, our best hand would be like a power the dark side into Greedo this turn, but okay. I'll take that. He plays a unit, we take the initiative. Okay. Didn't play a unit. That's cool. Well, in that case, we're going to play Greedo here. can claim the initiative. Ooh. Do we need Superlaser Blast? I don't think so in this matchup. I think we're okay. We have units that remove things, so I think we'll be fine. Okay. First we're gonna go face. We're gonna start trying to win now. Use our units that we have to put pressure on him. He's only got an R2. It's fine. We still have a takedown this turn and a Boba Fett. Okay, sure. That's a thing. That is a thing. Okay. We're gonna deploy for another cause. He's definitely playing all the cards that are annoying. We're just gonna kill this for sure and pass. I don't think we need 2 Dookus. Okay, we're gonna sneak attack, okay. Nice. It's very, very nice, but heal and shield something since it's gonna defeat itself anyways. Choose a card to shield. I kind of like Greedo with a shield. No, thank you. That's Firespray. When's this the game? It's gotta play something else. Let's see what it is. I don't think we need no Meeko. Either take down or the dark side. Yeah, I mean, you want to hit your vigilance against a deck like this. That's how you win this game. In case they get off to a bonkers start. We also have waylays for things that get wing leadered, so we have a very favorable matchup. But just, I like you, Dooku. It's just too early in the game, you know. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of any of those other cards. We're just gonna use Greedo as early removal, kind of similar to like Vader Blue with like the Death Star or Trooper or whatever it's called. They claimed the initiative. That's interesting. You usually don't see that. Oh, we have the Death Trooper's not bad, especially because we're kind of in the lead. So I'll get rid of one takedown because I don't want to get rid of vigilance and I want to have something to play this turn. Okay. Just go face. I mean, we also have the 5 HP advantage here. If he plays like a Sabine, will do 2 damage to it. He did not. He just claimed the initiative again, which is very interesting. 2 3-1s on the board. Bossk or Gideon? Which one do we want? I think we want Gideon to close the game out, especially because we're being more aggressive than our opponent currently. I mean, he's probably going to kill the Death Trooper here. Or probably, maybe even the Greedo. Other thing about Gideon is it just one-shots Sabine. That's why I'm keeping it. Yeah, so he takes out the Greedo, which is what we expected. Makes sense, totally. Totally makes the sense. I don't think he's gonna pump up the damage here with Sabine. Do we take down that or Sabine? I think we take down this. Just to take our 3 damage. Are we taking 3 damage? Choose a card to discard. Interesting. We'll go there, because he hasn't done any damage to us. I think that our end game is a lot better than theirs, so. Okay, odd choice there. I don't know if that was smart. He's already down 18 to 29. I'm sorry, 26 now. The other reason I got rid of the Vigilance is because we have Gideon next turn to play. We wouldn't be able to play Vigilance until the turn after, so. Oh, that was an interesting choice. I guess because he's in the lead, or not in the... I mean, because he's behind, is what I'm trying to say. It's not coming out. Can make Childsen a 4/4 or just play Gideon. Let's just play Gideon. Okay, he's swinging in with Steadfast. Sure. Sure. It'll take 5. Give Sabine +2/2, I guess. Shibubu. Okay. Deploy. And we will kill Sabine with our Boba Fett. I mean, even that trade was very good. We don't have any of our cheap units this game. I mean, yeah, he's out of stuff. Either way, we're just gonna kill that. Take our 3, whatever. Bossk is good. I think we can safely get rid of Childsen here. So waylay. Childsen's like good sometimes. We don't need it. It's not focused. This deck isn't focused on Childsen, but it's nice to have. Okay. You just Bossk in. Take that out. Swing in for 2, and then waylay. not much reason to did I just, yeah, okay. And now we close the game out because we are in a considerable lead against aggro. Vigilance is there as a safety net if things get closer to 20 HP somehow. Don't really see that happening though. Yeah. So just to kind of walk through. So we swing it for 8. We would have. I hate how it does that. They were at 12, right? So they would have been to 20, and then we just play Fett's Firespray for 5 for game. So, yeah. Total damage dealt was 12. So we would have swung in for game there for 13 damage. Exactly. So would have been nice if our opponent just let us play it out, but so this deck is very favored against aggro. We have a lot of ways to deal with them. We have tempo, we have life gain, we have removal, and we are like a very good mid-range deck. Up against Leia Red here. Childsen is nice, so that's a very good card to have. No, so we can power the dark side next turn. So we get rid of Waylay and Vanquish. Well, are we gonna even play Meeko? No, so it's Waylay and Meeko. Would you like to play? No. Get rid of Waylay and Meeko. Power the dark side. Waylay, Meeko. So we're just gonna go dark side into either Childsen or takedown. Okay. Just claim the initiative. Start off, yeah, playing more control-y. You know, against them you just want to get your units off the board. Vigilance is awesome. Patrol Craft is good, but maybe it's just Vanquish since it's more expensive, and it's problem with Vanquish is it's our one of in the deck. So I don't know if I want to get rid of that. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Okay. Be nice if we could find a Greedo. Fett's Firespray is good. So we have a Childsen at 5. But because that has Saboteur, what do I want to do? Do I want to just get rid of it with Takedown? Or just play Childsen at 5/5? Childsen at 5/5 still feels pretty good because Leia doesn't have Saboteur. And then we can take down Leia the next turn. Or really just Vigilance, right? I'll take a 5/5 Childsen. Feels good against aggro. So far we're playing this very much like a so we'll kill Dodonna. We'll swing in with Dodonna. Swing with Childsen into Dodonna. Not too worried about that damage from fighters, since we have had no damage. There's the card we were looking for. So we could do Takedown Greedo here. Vanquish or Waylay. Or Takedown. So what are we doing here? Takedown. So we swing into Dodonna, not fighters. That way fighters can go face, whatever. Then he has to bring out Leia, it swings in, it dies. We take down it immediately. Waylay is not bad either. I think I'm going to keep Waylay just because it's cheaper. Because this allows us to do 2 things in a turn later. So first thing we do is kill Dodonna. He might swing into it with fighters. Okay. So now we play Greedo. Okay. Nicely done. Okay, well since we can't do the takedown thing, do we just take down the yeah, so we can take down fighters. Swing with Boba next turn vigilance. Yeah, I think he's forgetting about our Boba. I want to take out this or Leia. Definitely want to. So this puts it down to 2 HP. Not too worried about Akbar. We could even waylay Akbar right now, which is actually... I don't know if that's the smartest thing. Because then he could just play it back and get damage off of it. That's Firespray is good here. Dooku's good. What are we getting rid of? We're probably just playing Vigilance, right? Into Gideon or Fett's Firespray. Waylay is good. I think I'm gonna get rid of Gideon currently. Okay, yep. So we could just trade with Leia, that's totally fine. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine with that all day. Okay, so swing into that. Yes. Did not work. Okay. Avenger, oof. Ouch. What do we care about? The Akbar, I guess? We're at 11. We're not like in terrible shape here. But the good thing about Fett's Firespray is it I mean, I think Vigilance is something we save when we get closer to 20 HP. Let's just play this. Start taking those out. I don't think we need Surprise Strike here. Okay. Awesome. Awesome sauce. If he gives it to Akbar, we kill Akbar next turn. If he gives it to the Wing Leader, we kill the Wing Leader this turn. Yeah. Totally. Our role is we don't care about putting that much damage on them. We're just trying to win the game with our big stuff. We have more Fett's Firesprays. Speaking of which, there's one right now. Could also waylay here. Just go kill Akbar. You only lose a shield. I like the idea of playing Patrolcraft here. And then waylaying the next thing. could use immediate removal again. Since we're probably going to lose this Dooku, I like another Dooku. Alright, this is a good time for trading in. Take our 3. He swings in with Wing Leader for 3. No, he doesn't. Okay, then we just Vigilance. What just happened? Why did we lose our... Yeah, I did. Oh my god, this guy's a douchebag. What a douchebag. You know what? It don't matter, you're gonna lose anyways. I did not realize he pressed discard. The game doesn't do a very good job of letting you know what's going on. So, whatever, man. We're good. We're good at 9. Sure. And that was a super important swing there. He didn't want to give me back the vigilance. But he can undo his actions on Ewing, huh? That's fine, we're just gonna kill everything on his board. Since he is a douche. Sorry, what just happened? He heroic sacrificed it into us. So funny, he's like, he knows how important vigilance is to this matchup. Rebel Assault Medal Ceremony and Attack Predator Delta. He didn't want to give me that card back, he's just being a D-bag. But, you know, people online, that's what they do, right? They can show their ugly side online. Pass. Okay. I mean, after I attack in, I'm totally fine with blowing up the board if he gets anything insane. But if not, we'll just keep our tempo going here. That was it. There you go. I don't think we need another boss. Good game, man. We didn't need vigilance anyways. Well, we're definitely not. Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, anyways. Obviously I'm not gonna discard the most important card in the matchup with K2SO. I would have discarded probably the Dooku and just let the Dodonna sit there. I wouldn't have been that worried about Dodonna. But yeah, what I really like about this game is like, or about this deck so far, is like Fett's Firespray is such a good closer. With Gideon, with Avenger, I mean, it's like you have all the best closers. And Dooku's been really good so far. I initially just put him in there just so I could have like something around that cost for later game, and I just as another form of removal. But I think that's 2 games in a row where Dooku's been huge. So Dooku's really good against aggro. But Fett's Firespray is just amazing in a control deck, right? Like, not only can you exhaust a unique unit, but you just finish them off. So that was sweet. They were at what? How much damage? I can't remember. 16 or something. Maybe more. Maybe 18. So we're swinging it for 5, 8, 13, 16, 20. Another cool thing about Fett's Firespray is you swing in, and then you play another one and swing in again in a control deck, which is very possible. One card I might want to add is I'm Your Father, just to give me like a bigger hand sometimes, just to allow my opponent to choose. That's a card I need to reconsider putting in here. But so far it's felt good. So back for the post-game wrap-up. This deck went 4-0. I beat aggro 4 times handily. That first game was really close, but I did feel like I got a better feel for the deck after that game. And I'm trying to think what were the standouts. Fett's Firespray to close the game out was awesome. Childsen was still really helpful one game. Greedo is great too because it's like another unit that is a form of removal. Meeko didn't do much. So kind of what I was talking about taking the surprise strike out. So I went with the Mining Guild TIE Fighter actually. I really like that this card continues to put pressure. It only costs 1, and then I can at any time I attack, I can pay 2 and draw a card. So that was kind of what I was talking about. I want to have access to card draw. I like how it's cheap, so I can also play it on turn 1 or squeeze it in on a random turn. So on a turn when I use like a removal spell, for example. So it makes sense. I mean, it felt really good. It feels like it has such a strong aggro matchup. I would have liked to have tested out against some other decks, but that was just all I kept running into. But that last game went kind of long because of that. The guy had a couple U-wings, and then he didn't let me play the Vigilance. That was messed up, man. Like, I'm not going to discard Vigilance when I get to choose what card I want to discard. Come on. But that, that's my fault too because I clicked too fast. But at the same time, like, whoever chooses discard with K2SO, Like, so I didn't even think about, consider that fact. And then once you know that I didn't realize that you did that, you just undo the action. Stop acting like a. It's so difficult. But he knew that he was happy that I discarded that card because it gave him a chance at winning. But that's just an online hiccup. Anyways, the three system patrol craft felt good. What else felt really good? Dooku was really, really good. I am glad that I had that card in here. It was fun to play it, and it just felt like another great card late in the game. Like what do we have? Two fives and a Vank. Well, we have four fives. So we have two Gideon, two Bossk that serve different purposes. Then we have the one Vanquish and one in the sideboard. The three Fett's Firespray was amazing. The card's amazing. I loved how last game we used Fett's Firespray to defend him and kill his things, and then we closed out the game with Fett's Firespray as well. Count Dooku was really huge in that game, killing his General Dodanas. I think we killed one Dodana and one K2SO, I want to say. Or no, it killed three things. It was so, oh yeah, it was awesome. It killed, I think it was two Dodanas and one K2SO with the two different Dookus. That was just amazing. Didn't use Superlaser Blast because we played against all aggro. Again, that's for Luke and more mid-rangey, and then decks like that where they have a lot of shields and difficulty for us to deal with. I don't think we played Avenger either just because it was all aggro. So, I mean, our main board is built for aggro. Our sideboard is built for control. I'd be interested to see how we do against control. I think we'd do okay. Because we can play more aggressively. Because we can, play Greedo, Inferno, Viper Probe Droid early. Death Trooper to kill some of their cheaper units. We can waylay their Childsen. Power Darkside their Childsen. I mean, I think we have a good control matchup. I would say our harder matchups are going to be like Palpatine is just, I feel like that would be bad. I feel like Iden Blue is probably not great. But maybe it's okay. I don't know. And then I feel like, what's the other deck? Like Vader Green. Decks like that have like really big units and a lot of removal as well. I think that would be tougher. Like decks that are similar to ours are going to be tougher. But I feel like control we'd be okay. It's still going to be tough, but I think that's more in our favor. Aggro obviously is incredibly in our favor. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope you guys enjoyed this deck. I definitely enjoyed this deck. This deck is sweet. And I like that it's like a Boba deck that not everybody's playing, because then I feel better about playing Boba. I don't really want to play Boba Green that much right now because it's way too popular. But Boba Blue is sweet. I don't see that many people playing that. So, but check this version out, give it a shot, and let me know what you guys think. But otherwise, y'all have a good one and peace out.